That's the one I've been playing throughout the show. So if anyone's watching, hopefully. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Pretty smooth, no brightness again. I didn't expect any brightness because of Jeff Rowland. Jeff Rowland is known to be smooth, musical. Got nice timbre. Great. Good punch, good low end. Great. It's displaying dynamics. They're there. It's got good imaging. Surprisingly, it has really good imaging. Tweeter, of course. I love the tweeter. Really one of my most favorite tweeters. Yep. Great. Very, very quiet. First time hearing this brand, Fisher & Fisher from Germany. Again, never in your face. You're not going to be concerned with any brightness. Mike loves smooth sounding presentations. He hates extreme detail that can be overwhelming to some. And I think this system really displays his taste in music, his taste in sound reproduction. This is definitely his sound signature, I would say, this combination of components. I can see why he does the Jeff Rowland with the speakers. And the playback design is working quite well. There's no hint of any sort of like digititis, if that makes sense. There's no hint of digital at all. Zero.
Okay, thank you.
Great soundstage width. Only thing is the height of the soundstage, I think, might not be as tall as I'd like it to be. But I can't put this on the system. I think the room has a lot to do with that. Great depth. Okay, we're listening to a track that Mike is playing. Not familiar with the track, so I'm going to do the best I can to assess the system's performance. Good song. Yeah, really, really nice depth. Very musical. Again, words that really come to mind are musicality, smoothness. It's a song I've heard many times. I think this song is not at the level of the other two songs that we have here. It's lacking the extension of the high frequency, but I think that's also the system revealing itself and letting us know this is not a track as detailed as the other two that we just played. Cool. Okay, we're listening to some vocals now to get an idea of what that mid-range is like.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough.
Oh, Adele.
Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I'm held when I'm falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I
All right, my man. Appreciate that opportunity. It's been awesome. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to listen to your system. We will definitely be in touch. Yeah, it's been sound obviously that I'm not used to because it's the first time I hear these speakers. So, yeah, but it definitely has your sound signature, and what I mean by that is, it's smooth. It's not like overdone with the detail, and which is what I'm attracted to. You've known this, so I see it definitely because that reminds me on a smaller scale of what you have at home, much smaller scale.
For sure.
Right? Yeah. So, it definitely has your traits. I can definitely see what you claim when you say, hey, for me, it's musicality, smoothness, non-fatiguing.
Yeah.
Very non-fatigue. I can definitely say there's no fatigue here.
Yeah.
Um,
It's the idea.
yeah. Yeah, no, I see the use.
The Gulfstream jet, as you put it, when we were sitting in my place, remember?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Jay said, when he was at my place, he said, I'm the F-14 or the F-22. I want to go Mach 3, pass out, wake up. Mikey, you're the Gulfstream. You can sit in the jet all day long. And so
I just give me one of those fighter jets from, Top Gun. I need only 30 minutes, 25 minutes, and I got stuff to do after that.
Yeah.
He's more like 3 hours, relax, listen for a long period of time.
Sure.
But I came to the realization that when you have too much extreme nuance and detail, you just can't sit there for long.
Right.
Because I think it's just natural. Your hearing is going to be overly taxed with, that information.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so as I have grown throughout my journey, I realized that there are different kinds of audiophiles. There are those that,
they
those
listen differently.
Right.
For different reasons.
Yeah, exactly. And so I understand that you like the S-Class smooth ride, take me from point A to B, right? And don't let it, I don't want to hear the outside noise of the road. I just want to be relaxed, right? And take me, and I want to feel the road. I kind of want to, you get me? I want to feel that stiff suspension.
Sure.
And so, but you can only do that for so long too, because after that you got to get off the car.
Right. Yeah,
You're like, dude, this car is uncomfortable. Like you can't even take a long trip with a car like that.
Yeah.
And so it's been like a learning experience for me too. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You have to identify the type of audiophile that you are.
Absolutely.
Okay. Documentaries. Sometimes you want to see blood and guts spilled on the floor, and you go to HBO to get those documentaries. You're not going to find that on Netflix. It's more censored. So define yourself first. Find out who you are, and I think once you know who you are, then you'll know the type of music or listening experience that you're after.
Yeah.
It took me a while.
Great.
And maybe when you're in your 50s, right?
55.
I'm about 11 years younger than Mike.
I call him little bro.
See?
Even though he's 3 times my size.
So I'm about 11 years younger than Mike. So maybe right now I want to feel this experience. Because when I get to 55, I'll be like, I'm going to ride. And
your ass be tired out.
I'll be like, hey, I want to ride on a cloud now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I can't do what I was doing before.
Yeah.
So I feel like we change as we age. Though.
And I learned from Jay when you came to my place that there is actually that people enjoy the type of listening that you just described.
Yeah.
And I thought everybody wants this.
Right.
But I realized after you came to my place, I realized, wow, okay, so there is actually a group that totally digs this type of listening.
Yeah.
And then I gave it credence after that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, so there is a place for that.
Yep.
And I didn't know that until we started listening together.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, okay, cool.
But I think as a dealer too, because you're a dealer, of course, as a dealer, and I'm a dealer of small things, nothing big. It's understanding what your clients' wants and needs are. What is it that you are? Tell me what sounds good to you. Give me your reference points.
Yeah.
And so they'll itemize, I like Macintosh, I like this, I like that. I've heard a system that was this, and I thought that was great. Okay, so then you have an idea. Okay, so he's leaning towards dynamics, or he's leaning towards it, depending on what he itemizes, right?
Yes.
That's
I cut out half my customers that way.
Yeah.
They're not my customers because I purvey this.
Right.
If they want detailed, I'm like, I can't help you.
right. No,
But it's smarter business to do what you just described. As a dealer, give them what they want. I'm like, I give them what
what you
feel is the
want.
best. And if they're
Well-
not, if they want to relax, but I understand. I'm just
Yeah, I think it's because you're also looking at things like this. If I don't believe in it and I don't like it, how can I possibly
That's
sell
right.
you something?
That's right. How do you listen? How do you use your rig is kind of like where you begin.
Right.
As a consumer and user. How am I going to use it? Am I going to use it for quick jaunts and then get off to doing what I'm doing? Or do I want it to relax at the end of the day and spend hours doing this?
That has a lot to
That
do.
will tell you which direction to go.
That absolutely agree with you.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree with you. In the beginning stages, when I had 3 hours, 4 hours to listen to music, I could say that my journey was with definitely different electronics, different components. I had Jeff Rowland, as I said. I've had other things, tube amplification in the past. So it was about that, what you mentioned, right? But it's changed for me so much that it's hard for me to be 3 hours. And to be honest with you, full transparency, I don't think I can last 3 hours with my system the way it is right now, because it is so extreme at all levels. The dynamics. Remember the dynamics of my system?
Yeah.
I mentioned it. It's explosive. It has punch. It has bass.
Intense.
The XVXs.
Like you, man.
You know, the XBXs, you heard him, and
Yeah.
you heard it's a different level.
Oh, sure.
But with that level is also, I think, I wouldn't call it exhaustion, but I think it's out there to feed you everything at once.
Yeah, yeah.
Throw all
yeah.
those things at you
and
once.
I think when we talked about this, you said you go to your rig to be energized.
Yeah.
I go to my rig to be chilled. So
Yep.
the opposite ideas and reasons
Yep.
why we go to listen.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your time.
Of course.
Letting me see this system and you know and hear what he's done. I know you thought I wasn't coming because I was told that you said I don't think he's going to come to highlight me. I don't think he's going to come and see my room. But I want to be sure that my audience understands one thing. Okay, if he put in the work, it is my job to come and see what he did.
There you go.
If I'm going to keep it professional, I have to be professional. I can't be having any beef or, you know, I hate this person or he likes me or he dislikes me. It's at the end of the day, if I am going to take what I do seriously, I owe that to him because he came in here like everybody else to do the work. He's no different. That's why I showed up because and plus I wanted to see what he's done too, right? I wanted to get an idea of what he's done because I guarantee you probably will never see him do this again. Who knows? I don't think he'll embark on this. So it was my only chance.
You never know.
Bigger room next year.
Yeah.
Hope if he decides to, but I don't know if you're going to do it again because I mean I've known you for a while and this is the first time you do this.
Yeah, once a year maybe.
If you do it, great. Then I'll get to see different variations of what you do. But this was great. So
Yeah, man.
once again,
Thanks for dropping
thank
by.
you. Appreciate that,
bet,
man.
man.
Guys, subscribe. Stay tuned for more.
Cheers. See you.
Bye.